Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is our second live of the day. I wasn't feeling the vibe. I don't know. Maybe I'm in something. Hi Shraddha, how are you doing? Hi Shraddha, how are you doing? I'm good as well. Shraddha, we do not do general readings. You know that. You need to ask me specific questions. Hi Asta, welcome back. I'm sorry, I do not do medical readings, health related readings, and also not finance readings. So I hope your son gets better. I honestly pray for it. If you want, I would definitely pray for him. I would pray for him anyway, but I won't do the reading. So I hope you understand. Anna. Okay, wait a minute. Hi Rubab. Yeah, no general readings, only specific readings. If you have a specific question, you are very welcome to change your question. Shraddha, where are you at in your love life, by the way? What happened there? Did he reach out again? Preparing for government exams, it's between two teaching or RBI grade. Please tell me, where should I go? Teaching how? Like government colleges, government school? Who's repeat posting? Okay, government school. Okay. I highly recommend getting an astrological reading with me or with anyone else that would. He reached out, ma'am. I said no and cut off. Very good. I'm very happy for you because your reading was very worrisome last time. But I get it. Okay, let's see, Shraddha, where you are at. Guys, always mention your names, okay, when you're posting your messages. Okay, we have Libra in reverse for you. Okay, fine, you don't have to. We have High Priestess for you. Is this a translation? Okay. Something is going on. Okay, so there are a few things that are coming up for you, Shraddha. Okay. Keep talking to me while I do your reading. Yes, no, or whatever else that you can say. Please don't repeat posts so often, okay? Okay, so Shraddha, as I see for you, you're looking in the wrong place. Yes, teaching is the career that is coming up for you, but the problem is you are not doing the right kind of planning. You need to make a pros and cons list. You need to see everything. I highly recommend, and I also see for you, there is a folder which is pink or green. I don't know why there are two, but it's either pink and another one which is green, and you have several forms and pages. There are multiple pages, there are multiple forms and certificates. Everything is lined up, and I see you sitting there and actually making a plan for yourself. So that's what you need to do. You actually need to create a plan for yourself and then go ahead. Tarot is telling you teaching is a great option, but it is telling you that you wouldn't get it the first time. It wouldn't be a hit, okay, directly. um, it wouldn't be a hit directly, so you might get a little bit disappointed. So they are telling you, look, you need to aim for multiple options in multiple places and start taking some risk, because whatever that is going on, there is this thing, you keep on trying to play small. ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा. As I said, हाँ ये हो जाएगा, वो हो जाएगा, वैसा हो जाएगा, एंड यूर लाइक कि करने के बाद उस चीज़ के बाद बारे में सोचना नहीं या फिर उसकी तरफ देखना नहीं, बिकॉज यू आर अफ्रेड टू लुक एट इट. यू माइट ऑल्सो बी अ पर्सन हु डजंट लुक एट हर बैंक अकाउंट्स, क्योंकि उसको जानना नहीं है कि कितना बचा हुआ है. तो ये जो no, the kind of teaching that you are thinking of, do you want to go into finance? Is that what you want? But do you want to go into finance? Because you're saying that teaching is not for you. Hi Gargi, you need an astrological reading. I do provide those separately. Finance, yes ma'am, something where I'm in a leadership, RBI grade type. Then go for it. Why do you have a second option as teaching? Why did you ask me about teaching if you want to go in RBI? Because currently I'm a teacher, it's a safety net. Okay, whatever you're gonna try for, it's not gonna be a win in the first hit. You need to have a greater plan. If you are in a temporary job and you're asking me that would it be teaching or RBI, that means you have already chosen the easy option. Do you understand why there were two folders? Now I understand why. There were two folders because two things require two separate action plans. And what you're doing is you weigh it down based on how it would feel, but you do not take risk. I just told you that you play small and you do not take risk. You need to take the risk. So now finally it's time. Open two folders, actually put all your certificates in and see where you want to go, and the second thing, where you are going, both of them, and create an action plan. Get a big huge board. You're already a teacher, so you might already have a board. Start planning for it and hit multiple spots. If you want to go into finance, then go into finance, but make an action plan. That is very important. As I see, there is a chance that you would continue to be in the teaching profession in a particular way. Okay, like it's somehow related to something. It could be about finance, but I don't think you're gonna leave the teaching sector. Maybe you won't earn money from it, but somewhere you're teaching something. So I don't see you leaving the profession, but yes, you can expand into multiple professions, but do take the risk. Did you receive the answer that you were looking for? Because I really think there is some kind of doubt in your mind and it is clouding my brain. So you need to be a little more clear here. Why would it take 3 tries? It might take you 3 tries to get what you want. Okay, Shraddha? Yeah, you have doubt. Whatever you do, it might take you 3 tries to get it right. So give yourself 3 chances and go take the risk. Calculated risk. Okay. Okay. Don't ruin the vibe of this channel by sending those emojis, please. If you want to cry, there are other live readings where you can cry. This is not for you. Okay, for you, Shraddha, I have sometimes plans and hopes don't work out, but don't stop having them. This is very important. You are losing hope, and you do not need to lose hope. There is always some option out there that you can do. And sometimes even we do not know what we are capable of. So we need to get out of the places where we are to understand what we are capable of. That's why I'm telling you, you're in the wrong position. You need to take more risk and you realize where you are. But as I see, you would always be in teaching in some capacity. Maybe not schools, maybe you'll be teaching finance. Maybe you run some tuition classes, maybe you invest in one. But you would always be connected to teaching. You're very welcome. Okay, Simran, welcome to the channel. Tell me about your situation. What did you study before this? What sector did you study from? What degree do you have? What sector are you looking for a job in? Hi Tamanna, welcome. How are you doing? Hi Priyanshu. I live in Australia and I was laid off last year. I work in project sales. Okay. Is there something that you are looking for? Did you apply in certain places? Is there something specific you would like to tell me? Anything specific that you wish to know about? Like which sector? Should you change the sectors? Maybe increase something? Look in other places? No, you don't need to repeat yourself, Simran. I elaborate. Okay, tell me your birth year so I know what's coming for me. Guys, if there was, I think there is some issue here. Oh, okay. No, you have luck. Don't say that. I mean, please rephrase that. Everyone has luck. Okay, tell me your birth year, Simran. Hi, Reshma. Nine of Wands and Ace of Cups. Okay, I have a picture for you. 1986. So now we have 10 years later. I think you have some kind of astrological transits that are at play. Okay, I think we should check your astro chart. Um, and do not stay silent. Keep talking to me so that the connection is maintained. Otherwise, it feels like I'm talking to myself. Okay, Simran, tell me your birth date, time of date, and place of birth. Sorry, not death. Why do I keep saying death? Place of birth. Okay, place of birth is also required. Time of birth is also required. Uh, because I really think I have an answer for you. Is Simran your real name or is it a username? Okay. Okay. Okay, so tell me, in 2025, did something happen? Like, did you have a hard time, or was there something that you wanted to do and then suddenly you couldn't give up on your job, but something was calling you that maybe I should, like, there was an indication that was pulling you towards it? Was there something? Because as I see here, your 2025, from 2020 to 2025, you got a lot of indications there was a lot of struggle. Yeah, so 2020 to 2025 was a very hard, those were very hard years for you. And there was always an indication, and you always wanted to escape, but you did not escape. There is something about you that just doesn't give up. You should have given up then. I think it's about your Vedic Rashi is Capricorn, so that makes sense. Yeah. So, is there something that was calling you during that time? Because if you didn't give up, yes, it was a very difficult time for you, as I see. But there has to be something that was calling to you, something that told you to escape from this. Was there an opportunity in past that told you escape from this now? Maybe give up on this. Maybe um, um what's the word for it, resign from this job? Did it ever tell you? Yes, I understand. You're telling me time. I'm asking you what it is so that I can help you properly. Yeah. No, you need to tell me the details so that I can help you properly. I have the cards, I have your chart, but to bring you the right message, because you know all the answers. I'm just helping you connect with your own intuition. 2038. Okay. I fell in love with my manager and things got difficult, but in 2025 October I was performing well and suddenly laid off. Okay. So look, what is happening is, did you do Kal Sarpa Yog Puja? Like, if did you visit India or somewhere and did your Kal Sarpa Yog Puja? Because you are required to do that first things. So if you have a pen and paper, do this, and then if you haven't checked up with an astrologer, please do that. They would tell you. Okay, get in touch with an astrologer. They would help you out and pretty much all of it, because there are a few remedies that would help you. But right now I'm gonna give you what is going on so that you have a clear picture. You can make the proper decisions after this. But the true remedies would come from an astrologer. Okay, so first things first, um, when you were going through that hard period, that was actually your sadesati period. Okay, so you were going through your Saturn return, you were going through your hard time, but you were saved from a lot of it. But you did not escape because of because you were in your Jupiter Mahadasha as well. So the point is, a lot of things was telling you jump. There was something that was telling you jump, jump, jump. There was always a voice that was telling you to jump, but you did not. So you endured and endured and endured, and now here you are. And your lagna, so your ascendant is Aquarius, and we have Aquarius here, and Aquariuses usually have a hard time with Saturn. So you were being pulled during that time where your wisdom, which was your Jupiter Mahadasha, it was pulling you that please jump, and you did not. But your Saturn was telling you, no, endure, you need to pay off all the debts that you have created. Yes, but if you are in relationship with your manager, then of course this is going to create the dynamic. But where you are at right now, things would get better if you move. Okay, so wherever you are, you need to switch your cities. That is highly recommended. And it needs to be somewhere away from your parents. Do you live anywhere near your parents? Please don't use multiple emojis. If you wish, please use green clovers. You need to change your job. You need to change. No, parents are in Delhi. Great. So look, new things are about to hit you, and this is a transition period. You were thrown out of the job you were in because your hard time was over. I know it's hard to believe for you, but wherever you are paying your attention, whatever you're focusing on, that this is the sector that I need to be, or this is what I studied, or this is supposed to be it. No, go for something else. You need to take more risk now, okay? But this risk would be calculated. You are a calculating person, and you would be able to. But you need to go to a place where your old connections cannot help you. You need to go into that direction. Now I want to go in sales. Okay, you go in sales, but in different sector, different area where your old connections cannot help you, because your old connections were your karmic connections who were giving you your past life karma back. You were in your hard period, and the minute it was over, you were thrown out. The timing matches so accurately that it would be a shock for you, but astrologically speaking, it is exactly right. You need to shed off everything. So I would suggest, please look for a job in different places. Even online will work out, because your good time has started. And I keep on asking you, was there something that was pulling you? Was there any kind of job, any kind of entity, any kind of practice, or any kind of particular job, some kind of skill, even teaching, something that was pulling you the whole time, which was telling you to jump? Because I keep on hearing in my head for you that we were constantly telling her to jump, she did not jump. We told her to jump, she did not jump. That is a position. That is a position in the same company. That is a position in the same company that you wanted to be. No, I'm telling you to jump. Someone was telling you in your head to jump. You did not jump. Okay, I think I'm not getting through to you. So I'm gonna let you go. I don't think I'm the right astrologer or the right tarot card reader for you. You go ahead and meet with an astrologer online or wherever you can. They would help you out properly. They'll give you the right remedies. But yes, Kalsarpa Yoga Puja is something that you need to do. Okay. So if your parents are already in India, you should contact them, and they would arrange it for you in Ujjain. Okay, so I'm gonna let your energy go. What is happening here? Supriya, is your username a combination of you and Sushant? Is that why it is Priyanshu, or is your name Priyanshu? Tell me about your connection. Husband, boyfriend, fiance, crush. What's the situation here? Okay, no one word answers actually expand your question. Uh, Purnima, we do not do general guidance. If you have a specific question, you're very welcome to mention it, okay? Okay, so was there a breakup or did he drifted away? What's the situation? Okay, God, give me strength. Okay, this card is for myself. Should I react as me or should I react as the tarot tells me? God, should I say what is coming in my brain or should I be calm and collected and patient here? It is Four of Pentacles. Okay, they are telling me to be more patient here. Okay, so Priyanshu, Priya. Okay, so Priya, I would give you a yes or no answer. Okay. Supriya and Sudhanshu, right? Sushant. Supriya and Sushant. It is Ace of Cups in the reverse. So this says emotional loss, blocked creativity, emptiness, self-love, intuition, and repressed emotions. So it is saying that the connection that you had, the love that you had between the two of you, it has disappeared somewhere, okay? So right now there is no love, and a relationship is made of two people. So a house is not a house without walls around it, and right now there is no love here. So they are telling you to focus on yourself, they're telling you to focus on self-love, they're telling you that don't keep yourself open so that people can visit you like a guest, because a relationship is like a house, so there are permanent walls. But if you have to wait for someone to come home, then that person is a guest and you don't have a house, okay? Because the person who creates a house with you stays. So don't keep yourself open that no, he would come and we'll be happy again. No, don't do that. They are telling you that there is a lost love here, there is actually loss of emotions here, okay? Yes, don't keep yourself open, you should move on. Actually, I'm not saying to move on, because it was Ace of Cups in reverse. It is telling you to love yourself first, create your standards, see what you can do in your career, focus on yourself and actually create a person that you are. You need to know yourself, you need to know who I am, what I like, what I bring to the table, what I want at my table, what kind of house I want. and then go out there and move on to someone else. Don't jump from one person to another. You need to take some space in the middle to let yourself change, because every single person in our life comes to teach us something, and we are supposed to learn it. And we have 5 of Pentacles at the bottom, and it says financial loss, lack of mindset, loss, isolation, worry, need, poverty, and insecurity. So time is gonna be a little hard for you, but I want you to actually go through it. I don't want you to jump into another relationship and think that a man or a girl, a relationship would fix you. It would not. You need to go through it and then become the person who can handle all of it. Okay. Hi Priyanka, how are you doing? Supriya, please take care, and I highly recommend changing your username, because that was the first thing that my brain told me, that you need to tell her that. Change your username. That's something that your intuitions told me the first time. Otherwise, I don't pay that much attention to people's usernames. Change your username. That's what the cards are saying, not me. Promise. Hi Priyanka, you got selected in NAT exam. The exam was held on 17 July. Okay, so you got selected. Congratulations. Oh, okay. Priyanka, you know, ma'am, are you reading? Priyanka, you know YouTube translates horribly. It translated your message. And it said that you already got into it. And I just congratulated you. I think that's a sign. Yeah, so let's see what it's saying. I think the misunderstanding is also a sign. I think it's gonna go well for you, Priyanka. Magician, action, creation, manifestation, powers. Look, I'm gonna say that it's still unclear, and I'm telling you, I'm not being rude to you. Like, these are the cards I use for yes or no. I'm gonna use the other ones that were the original ones. They say yes or no, but it keeps on telling me maybe it's inconclusive. But I think the misunderstanding that YouTube created, you should take it as a good sign. It's 3 of Swords in reverse. Okay, so one card says maybe, one card says no, and the intuitions are saying yes. So it's still inconclusive, Priyanka. It's still inconclusive. I have no idea why. Cards usually do not do this, but I still think it's gonna be a yes. I think it. Cards are not very sure. I don't know why. It could also be that the maybe exam gets cancelled or something happens with the papers. It's so inconclusive, and it has been inconclusive for days now. There was, okay, Priyanka. Tell me, what do I do? You're welcome, but tell me, what do I do for you? Hi Ria, welcome back. I can't predict time. Transits and gochar, all of that comes under astrology, so I cannot give you a time. Hi Manisha, welcome. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? Are you working? Are you studying? Guys, always mention your names when you are sending your questions or your messages, okay? Okay, what do you work? Like, what sector are you working in? Okay, what sector are you working in? Okay. It's like talking to a wall. Okay, Manisha, seriously. Hi Citrus, how are you doing? Okay, Aries Moon, mention your name so that I can refer to you properly. Okay, so Laura, would you like to have a yes or no answer? Okay, we already have one. Okay. I believe that it's a strong yes. Okay, so a strong maybe, but it's like not the nitty gritty details. Whatever that is known in this situation, it's not full details. It could be the knowingness of something is wrong, or even a few things, but the whole is not known. Uh, exact details are not known, but yes, there is awareness that something like this is there. There is awareness. There is an awareness, but the details are not known. There is an awareness, but the details are not known. Hi Ferian. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Would you like to have a yes or no answer? Okay, great. So is this your husband, boyfriend, fiance, or crush? Great. Okay. Seven of Swords. A little bit of slippery energy as I feel here. And a card that just slid out. Okay, so he's going through something. Okay, I want to know, ma'am, does he reach out? Okay, as I see between the two of you, the energies are such. He's going through something and he's reevaluating everything in his life. And it's like purging. Okay, so it's like cleaning out your childhood home. And he's reevaluating everything because suddenly something has taken place in his life, which has created a burden, which has created a lot of stress in his life, and he needs to make hardcore decisions. He needs to be honest with himself. So he's taking the opportunity to actually make those decisions. He is very scared. He is kind of in a bad mental state, I would say. That's why he is ghosting you. But I wouldn't say love is something that is not a guarantee here. What is coming is he is evaluating. He is evaluating you. He's evaluating his relationship with you. He's reevaluating how he lives, what his job is, where he's gonna go next. I'm definitely sure something random happened and suddenly he has this, oh my god, what am I doing with my life, is going on with him. Whereas with you, you have plans, you have a lot of um, you are a person who knows what she's doing and she knows how she's going to do it if she ever does it. So you do not have that problem. You know that whatever comes your way, you are going to be able to deal with it. So you might take some time, but you do everything very accurately, you do it very well. Yes, it is right to give him some space, because the kind of person you are a perfectionist to some capacity, whether you are aware of it or not, because you are able to catch the patterns and things. And one, you do not do things, and if you do them right. So a person who is going something like this, if he shares something like this with you, you're going to give him a solution, and he doesn't need solutions. He needs to go through his own journey. So I would say right now, just leave him alone, see what happens. I would give it 10 to 15 days. Don't do anything on your own. Right now he needs to go through what he's going through. And I have nothing else to say to you. You are doing pretty well in your life. You're fine. But when it comes to this relationship, you need to leave him alone, because you cannot fix this for him. Let him do it his way. Okay? Yeah, you're doing great. I don't think there is any problem with you. You're doing great. Okay? Um, okay, I'll see you. Please take care. So Divya, Priyanshi, Piyashi, I see you. If you need to know about the career of your partner, you need to go to an astrologer. They would be able to help you properly. The career of your partner, the timing of when your partner arrives, everything else goes under the umbrella of astrology. What do you mean by confront him? What did he do that you have to confront him, Piyashi? What do you mean by confront him? What are you gonna say? For you, I think I remember the movie Josh. Is that what the movie is? Where there is Aishwarya Rai. Yeah, don't do that. I really wouldn't recommend doing that because um, I know this is a public platform, but that would be like you are a fangirl, you know? It would come off as a fangirl. But I'm not a relationship expert, so a dating advice person would be better at this. I can't give you dating advice. Okay, Aravind, hi. So Aravind, tell me, is this your girlfriend, Malvika? Piyashi, I hope you find the answers you're looking for. You guys can't hear me? Okay. So what's the situation here? Did you ever speak about marrying each other? Or I know there are some relationships where they already know that it's not long term. That's why I'm asking, did you ever speak about... Okay, what do you do? No replay. What do you mean by no replay? Like the movie replay? Action replay? Okay. Uranus change in reverse for the two of you. Ooh. Yeah, she's going through a phase. I see hard times coming your way, but I finally okay, that looked good. Really. Okay, so for you, Aravind, as I see is it's gonna be a very difficult time for you for the next 2.5 months. I would say before November. So I would say 2 or 3, 2nd or 3rd of November, you are gonna have a really hard time with your relationship. And yes, she would also trouble you. You are also gonna get troubled. So whatever that is happening, this is a time, this is an opportunity for the both of you to change internally. This is a natural process that is going on for everyone, not just you. And as I see, major changes are going to happen, major changes. So it is told to you right now, there it's inconclusive whether this would be a marriage or not, because she's rethinking everything. She is making plans and she's rethinking everything. Maybe something has happened between the two of you and she's upset, she is sad, she's overwhelmed, and she doesn't know what to do, where to go. She doesn't have a leg to stand on. She's really scared. There are a lot of emotions that are going through her head. Yes, this is emotions. She's literally evaluating her emotions. She is in that state of mind. So whatever that is going to happen to you, you need to go through and change yourself. You need to make yourself better for yourself rather than thinking that I need to be a better partner. No, right now focus on how I can be better for myself. Your career, your opportunity, the way you behave, the way you show off in the society, how you present yourself, anything and everything that you do not like, Next 2 months, focus on that, because this is gonna get worse. This relationship is gonna trouble you for next 2 months. Okay, that's all I have for you, Aravind. Divya, what's your relationship with couple? Husband, boyfriend, fiance, crush? You can message her. I would suggest, why would you no message her? Why would I tell you not to message her? It's up to you, Arvind. If you want to message her, message her. No, it's up to you. I'm not look, I'm not a dating expert. I can only read energies and tell you. Okay, Divya, what could be the next step for you and your boyfriend? Like, what do you want the next step to be? What do you want the next thing to be? Okay. And did you ever speak about marriage with your boyfriend? How long have you been together, Divya? Okay, what about your families? I think your families must be involved by now, right? Then what's the situation? It's been 10 years. What timeline did he give you? Like, when did you discuss that? Since it's been 10 years, when are you, like, when are you thinking that you're going to talk to your parents? Okay, so you wanted to talk to your parents 1 year ago, and what happened? Did something happen? Did something change? Something come up? What was the situation? Okay. And when is he gonna tell his parents? Do you want me to, like, what's the situation? Go on. Okay, so both families are involved here. You want to get married, both are planning to get married. What exactly is your question, honey? I don't do general readings, I do specific readings. I thought you had a specific question, because I remember we have done this reading before, and you told me that your families are involved. It's been a long time, and you thanked me, you asked me everything. We did this reading before. Okay, so you are saying we are planning court marriage, and now suddenly you're telling me it is no contact. You need to be put everything in one message and then ask me one question. one specific question. Look, you know why I ask so many questions and why I put so much effort into one reading? Because I don't want people to just go on कि अरे मेरे लाइफ में ये आने वाला है, ये होने वाला है, ऐसा समय. No, I want you to know कि आपके लाइफ में कहाँ चीज़ें गलत हो रही है, उस चीज़ को पॉइंट करो और फिर उस चीज़ का सोल्यूशन निकालो. I don't want you to go on and feel like, no, my life is gonna get so much better. No, someone is gonna come in my life and fix everything. No, I am responsible for my life. I'm gonna do this, and if this doesn't work out, I'm gonna move on. That's what I want for everyone. That's why I spend so much time. You need to tell me your question. Ask me a specific question, I'll answer you. I'm sitting here for you. But if you don't know the problem in your life, if you don't know what you really want to come in your life, it wouldn't come in your life. So make up your mind, ask your question, maybe within 10 to 15 minutes, and I can answer you. Okay, hi Tamanna, welcome back. I want to know about my love life. What should I do? Okay, Tamanna, why are you confused because you're single, or are you confused because you are in a relationship and it's confusing you? Okay, no one word answers. Go on. Okay, so as I see for you, what was a mistake, Tamanna? Like, you don't have to go in detail, but of course, look, Tamanna, where are you seeking your partners? Like, are you on a dating app? Are you registered on your community's marriage applications? Like, where are you seeking your partners? Please do not interact with other people. It distracts me. If you want, seriously. Okay, you need to get into a better situation because I just saw your other messages, Tamanna, and you keep going through the same loop again and again. Get on a dating app and actually start going out, dressing up, and start experiencing life. Okay, start going out with your friends, start going to different places, start going to museums, start going to seminars, start going to places and start talking to people. You're going through a loop. You keep on thinking, is it Anuj? Is it Rakesh? Is it someone else? You are going through a loop. You need to go out there and actually start doing it for yourself. Get on a dating app. Tell your family. Get on those apps as well. Yeah, I feel I'm facing the same time because you're not getting out of your zone. You're not getting out of the झोपड़ी you're living in. Okay, so it's like आज मुझे भूख लगी, यहाँ पे मेरा ex boyfriend है, let's talk to him. And that ex-boyfriend has been troubling you for years. No, 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 no. Why does he regret it now? He doesn't get to have a say. Like, are you supposed to just wait around for him? What if you cheated on him and then came back and like, yeah, I regret it? No, no, you need to go out there. Yeah, it's an everybody problem because nowadays in India, what happens is parents don't want you to go out there and date, and then you grow up and they are like कि तुम शादी क्यों नहीं कर लेते? But they never let us date. Like in foreign countries, they don't let us date, and then our options are dating apps, and dating apps are just for sex. Because not everyone is serious there, and then our community applications are like random people who are way older than us. So the issues are gonna be there. But If you want to find the right partner, you need to get serious about it. Get yourself registered on your city's app, where they tell you what kind of seminars and parties and get-togethers are happening in town. Register for it and actually go there. Meet people. You need a community. You need friends, female friends, male friends, and then you get and fall in love with people. Stop eating from the same pot. It has a hole in it. Oh, I already answered the question you were saying. Yes. So look, what I see is Scorpio. Investigate. It's in reverse. This is a river that kept on going through the same place so that it can cut the mountain. It is telling you it's no longer the time to do this. Go out there and don't be your emotional self. Create a new system where you go out there, be the fire. You're no longer water. You're not trying to cut through mountains and create your path. You're not a river anymore. You're gonna be a fire. You're gonna lit everything up. Now go out there and whatever I told you, do that. Be strong and be safe, obviously, but you would figure it out. And it is telling you you need more pleasure in your life. Okay, so the more you hang out with people, the more you experience your life, then you find your partner. Otherwise you're going to be a dependent on anyone you find. Okay, so this is something that is a little weird to tell you, but what happens is some people are looking for lonely people. Okay, some people out there look for lonely people so that they can prey on them. Don't be a lonely person. Go out there and actually start meeting and start a community so that the person you end up with, you have your own life. You come together. You are happy there. Otherwise, you would be a emotional dependent on the person whoever decides to date you. Rather than you choosing to date someone, they would decide whether they want to date you or not. And that is why we have Six of Cups. This is a friendship card and this is a Scorpio card as well. So it is telling you, look, enough is enough. You don't have to eat at the same spot. Go out there and be yourself. Are you here, or like I don't know where people go away when once I start talking. You can speak, it's fine. I don't want you to stay quiet. Look, I hope you received the message you were supposed to receive. It was high time that you learn this. Okay, and in any way possible, if you feel like what I'm saying is hurting you, remember I have been through this. And I'm telling you, even when you go out there, you're gonna have a bad experience. So you're gonna have a bad experience everywhere. So you keep that in mind. Good experience, bad experience, experience is still experience. But if I don't go out there, I'm gonna experience nothing. So don't put too much pressure on it, but go out there and be yourself. Okay, mistaken what? Sorry, it translated for me. कैसे इसमें मेरी कोई गलती है जो मुझे नहीं करनी चाहिए? नहीं 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 नहीं, बिल्कुल नहीं, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है. राइट नाउ यू नीड टू गो आउट देयर एंड बी योर सेल्फ, मेक सम फ्रेंड्स, लर्न मोर एंड मीट न्यू पीपल. दैट्स इट. उसमें गलती होनी ही होनी है. उसमें गलती होनी ही होनी है. रैंडम उल्टे सीधे लोग मिलेंगे ही मिलेंगे. उसमें कुछ लोग अच्छे रहेंगे. दैट्स इट. बट बाहर तो जाना पड़ेगा, अदरवाइज सेम वही 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 पैटर्न रिपीट होगा. इसलिए बोल रही हूँ, गो आउट देयर, बी योर सेल्फ, इट्स टाइम. यू आर गोना हैव गुड टाइम नाउ. ओके, नेक्स्ट लेट मी चेक समथिंग इन एस्ट्रोलॉजी. Next 1.5 year, I see that you would have great success if you follow what I told you. Okay, and be safe. Always send your location to your brother, your sister, your parents, or your friends. Always keep your location on and send it to your loved ones anytime you go anywhere. And do not forget to tell people always that my location is always ready and my brother, my sister, my family is always watching where I am. Okay, so always let people know that someone knows where you are if you start socializing. Okay, let's move on. Tamanna, please go back and hear the message again. I answered everything for you, but you're asking me the same question again. So please go out there. Let's see. Divya, you're back. Okay. Me and couple dating each other. Me and couple dating each other since 2016. Then in 2025, our family get involved in a relationship, and then we get aparted for at least 7 months. Then we finally decided that we need to work on our relation. Okay, then what happened? Okay, then what happened, Divya? Sony, I would have to check your astro chart, I think, or I'll check your energy, because I don't want to lie to you. Some people are born to be alone, and it's not a bad thing. They just develop some. They are created differently. So yeah, I would check it for you if you wait around a little bit. Okay, you're very welcome, Tamanna. Please take care and listen to everything all over again. Give it at least one more lesson. Job 2 years back, but now only we came to know that application has taken movements, but till now there is no contact. Okay, Nandini, what happened after that? Okay, Divya, before you went into no contact, so now your question is, would this marriage happen or not, right, Divya? Did you have a say in this? Like, did he say at all that I'll come back to you, or he's gone to another place? Maybe he's moved to some other city. Maybe he's going through something. Maybe his parents are looking for other girls. Did he say anything, or did he just go radio silent like a ghost? Wow, a lot of sticky energy in your relationship actually. It feels like, I would define it, when you are living in a very old house and you have been cooking in the same kitchen for a long time, and now everything sticks to the floor because no one has been cleaning it. So the floor is sticky, the platform where we cook, I think उसको हम ओटा बोलते हैं. So the counter, the kitchen counter is sticky. Everything is so sticky. Now we are living in the same. No, okay. Some. Okay, your energy is like going into an old house, and everything is so sticky. It's depressing. Okay, so, and no, I'm not saying because you are sad right now. It's just the relationship and the energy is very sticky. But what I see is a lonely old woman here. Just one woman, and she's old, extremely old. Okay, she barely could walk, and that's why the kitchen is so sticky. The house is sticky because she doesn't have any interest in maintaining this house. She's old, she cannot maintain the house, and the house is just sad because no one lives here anymore with other than her. Gemini cross pollinate. That's what I see here. I'm gonna ask you one more time. Does your parents actually like this guy? Do they like him? Like, do they actually approve of him as a person? Okay, yeah, Sony, you might be one of those. It happens. We'll figure it out if you stick around a little bit, okay? Okay, I tried to search for you. Okay, Divya, I'm gonna give it to you straight. Okay, you don't have to ask this again. Okay, liking someone's family, not liking someone's family is an important factor when it comes to marriage, not just in India but everywhere else. Because what happens is, you get married, you need people around you to help you out, because you live in a community, you need people who support you. Then you have kids, you need people who would help you out when you are creating a life with them. This person, can he live alone without his family? He cannot. Can you live with his family without talking to your family? No. You would constantly go through this process of thinking, why did I marry this? ये मुझे तकलीफ दे रहे, वो मुझे तकलीफ दे रहे. Why don't they understand? Why doesn't she do this on time? Why does she expect me to do all of it? And I see you crumbling when you reach your old age, crumbling down, and everything that you spent your heart and your blood, your sweat on creating the house that you created, and then thinking, why did I do all of this? At the end of the day, I'm an old woman. I cannot take care of this house anymore, and I did all of this only so that I can have this house. And I think the house is your relationship, something that is sticky, something that is old, something that cannot be fixed anymore, and something you have been paying with your health. The woman that I saw is old, she cannot walk, she cannot do anything without having that walker, and nobody lives with her anymore. And that was a psychic reading. It happens, and it's not your future. Okay, I'm not saying that this is what is going to happen in future. This is a representation of how you are feeling. You are tired, you feel depressed, you feel like, I cannot do this anymore. But you haven't decided not to do this anymore, because you have been doing and taking care of this house for so long. It feels like a waste, because some people don't even have a house. So you think, what if I don't have a house anymore? So you keep on living in that house, but this house is actually taking off your years and making you an old woman, a person who is depressed, who is unhealthy, and who keeps on looking at this house and thinking, how do I clean it? I don't have the ability to. Not even realizing this house is actually making her sick, and that's why she cannot do anything. And your parents are right, because they have seen some things. Okay, so I'm not saying parents are always right, but in some things they can see. Okay, so they have gone through the marriage. They might not have a loving marriage, but they know how to work in society. So when they say living with these kind of people would be really hard for you, it would be, because your husband won't be able to live without his family, just like you won't be able to live without your family, just like how your children won't be able to live without their grandparents. It all influences. This house is something that is creating all of this for you. Now further, I would give you this reading, but it happens once you let go of this house. Once you step out of this house and start to go out there, then this reading comes in. I tried to look for your relationship, but it did not give it to me. So now it's up to you what you want to do. You can return, you can book with me, we can talk about it further, but completely your relationship, your journey. All I had was that message for you. Okay. Divya, I do not know how I might have helped you, and I know you're being polite, but take your time and we'll talk about it again. Okay, right now I don't know where the messages have landed. Okay, you take care. I hope you are safe. Hi Sony, welcome. Okay, so I'm gonna check your energy and see. Tell me, what do you do for a living? Like, are you working, studying, are you homemaking? Yeah, Sony, I asked you a question. Do you work? Do you study? Do you homemake? And what industry are you doing this in? Okay, hi Nandini. Nandini G. Okay. Oh, is that a G as in JIG? Okay, I don't think Sony is listening to us. Maybe she's not here. Oh, maybe it's a surname, right? Okay, Nandini, why are you waiting for an application result for 2 years? Like, is that a maturity period? Like, like, is this a bond or something, like a fund or an index fund? Maybe a maturity period? Like, what is the 2 year period? Okay, Sony, you're back. Okay, because it's a financial stability will be there. No, I understand, but why would a job take 2 years to give you and respond? Like, why are you waiting for it? That's what I'm asking. Sony, I didn't know you were here, so give me a couple minutes, okay? We'll do your reading next. Nandini, like, some blocks. No, what I'm asking is, once you make the application, do they actually reply to anyone after 2 years that you applied for a job 2 years ago? So now we are working on this application and we found your application. Like, is that what you're hoping for, or is there a maturity period? Like, what's the 2 years? Like, how are you making this happen for yourself? That's what I'm asking you. A husband wife. Okay, husband wife readings, marital readings, and pregnancy readings are no longer available on the live. They're only for private readings for privacy and safety reasons. 2 years, just that I have given priority for this job. So you are in the company. Okay, Nandini, can you rephrase your question, like the whole thing? We'll get to you again, okay? I'm a little confused how I can help you, Nandini. Please rephrase all of your question. Ask me a proper question. Like ask me with the right words. I'll be able to understand them, and then we'll do this. Okay, Sony. Let's see what's going on. Sony, so I saw an image for you. Okay, so no, I really do not think that isolation would be a permanent thing for you. You are going through a period of time where you are supposed to be where you are, but I do see that you self-sabotage a lot, not because it's like old programming in your brain. You keep on working, but it's like old programming. I don't know what it is. It's like a parent telling you, no, I sent message. I am a teacher by profession, started listening. And no, I read your message. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, yes, you keep on learning, but there is some old programming that I see which keeps on, it's not even attraction. It's a resetting period. You are in a resetting period. It might have lasted a long time for you, but what happens is there is this thing called north node and south node, and I have a theory about you that you might be destined to do something. So maybe you would have been a person who was maybe your south node is an Aries and now you're supposed to go into the Libra thing. So what is happening for you is you're supposed to, you particularly choose the things that would repeat what your current reality is. I know there is a lot of jargon about quantum physics and people can change their reality, this and that, but nobody tells you what practical reasons it happens, and nobody tells you how to really do it. But how to really do it is you go unconscious with your actions. Okay, so you need to actually go ahead the way you give your project to your parents, sorry, your students. If you're okay, keep on yes or no going here. Sony. Sony, are you here? Guys, maintain your yes or no when I'm doing your readings. So continue the conversation so that we can have the proper connection going. Okay, what is the current energy surrounding my consulate job opportunity? What is preventing? Are you telling me or are you asking me? Or are you just taking notes, Sony? Okay, I might have gotten a little too serious there. Okay, so okay, so Nandini, you're saying you have made the application multiple times at the same place. Okay, that's what I'm asking. Sony, you just said yes. What does that? Okay, go. I am literally this close to freaking out now. Okay, God forgive me. God forgive me. Okay, Nandini, let's see. Okay, so thank you for reconstructing your message. Okay, so we have 12th house introspection in reverse. This technically means that your wait time is over. So you do not have to, yeah. As I said, your wait time is over. That's what is technically. Why would you, like, is that the only job that you can have? Like, is it the last stage? Like, would you describe this job as the final padhav of some kind of, what's the word for it, like there is a journey that people take, some kind of adventure? Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, is it like a goal? Like, is it Olympics, or is it like a journey that people take, adventure they go through, so that at the end of it they get a castle, kill the dragon and get the gold? Is that the last job? May lifetime financial security and stability. But does it have to be in this particular company? Like, does it have to be in this particular company? Or can you look elsewhere? Like, this is just me asking you so that I can interpret the cards right for you, because I don't see any problems. I don't see anything that can get in the middle of it. If anything, it is telling me that whatever hindrances you had is gone now. So good times are coming your way. But this is outside India government job. Okay, I didn't know they do that. Okay, so as I was saying, isn't that a, so like an agent? Would you be a private agent? Is it a freelancing thing, or do you go through a company and then they work for their government? Because in India, you have to be an Indian citizen to work in government. Otherwise, you are an outside agency that is working with the government, so like a contractor. Nope, it's visa processing and biometric area. Okay, as I see, I don't see a problem here. There is nothing that is standing in your way. I don't see a problem. There is nothing that I can point out. Maybe it's a time wise thing. Then an astrologer would be good at telling you. An astrologer, I think you should visit an astrologer and ask them, this is what I want, and I want the exact timing. Because I don't think that there is anything that is getting in the way of you and you getting any job that you want. Sony, can you rephrase your question for me again? Like, can you ask me the question a little differently? Because I think there is a misalignment. Something about your energy, my energy colliding just created something. Now it's hard to explain. It's just you need to rephrase your question and you need to ask it in a way where you don't say that you are lonely or you're alone or is solitude your life. Ask me something that you hope for that would happen in your life, that this is your hope, this is your desire, and then ask me the question, would this happen or how do I make this happen? Ask me in that way, and I'm telling you, I think that's what you need right now. You can take 10-15 minutes and then come back, but I highly recommend that. Okay. Hi Aarti. Hi Reshma, welcome to the channel. Sony, I spoke to you just now. Please go back a little bit and hear again. Okay. Hi Aarti. Okay, guys, always mention your name so that I can refer to you properly. When I read your message, it takes some time. I ask you your name and then you give me the name, then we have to go through the whole process all over again. Okay, so Aarti, you're saying that we did this. I think we said that you're stuck in the past, I think last time when we spoke, right? Do you want to tell me something about this connection of yours? Like, be as general as possible. Let's talk about. Sony, please go back a little bit and hear what I said. Okay? Otherwise, what can I say? Go back a little bit. I spoke to you. So listen to that again. I told you that before. Aarti, we are on your reading, okay? Okay, is there a delay in me speaking and it reaching you? It could be, I think. Okay, oh my god, so it's taking a long time. Maybe there is a problem with my Wi-Fi then, or there must be some kind of delay that is happening. I'm really sorry if I had a short fuse today. I didn't know that it's taking that long to reach you. Okay, Aarti, tell me about this connection a little bit more. Be as general as possible if you wish. Tell me about you and Vishal and your connection. Aarti, try to put everything in one message, okay? Oh, I'm sorry. So how do I pronounce it? Should it be Bhagi or is it Bhag, or how do I pronounce it? Bhagi, Bhag, Bhagya, like how? Please enlighten me. Okay, okay, Sony, great. We would get to your question, okay? Yeah, it's Bhage. Excarly, how it's written. Excarly. Excryly. Hi Reshma. We don't do general readings. If you have a specific question, you're very welcome to mention that here, okay? Yeah, but I never knew that. Yeah, I forgot about proper nouns. Did I do something? Okay. Aarti, I was waiting for you because I asked you if you want to tell me something about your relationship. You said ex-boyfriend. Okay. So answer is no. Okay? No. The whole thing, the question's answer is no. Aarti, the answer is no. Okay? Your yes or no answer is no. Hi Sony. Let me check your energy and then we can see if we can have a yes or no question or any kind of guidance. Okay, for Sony, what do we have? I see a garden for you actually. um, I had a really good image for you, Sony. I saw a garden. It was actually a very big garden, and you're happy. You're actually very, what's the word? Peaceful. You're satisfied, you're peaceful, and you have multiple pets. And I see that the calmness that is coming to you, it's coming from a place of having almost everything that you had always desired. There is a calmness to you. Your heart is full, your belly is full, everything you wanted actually is there with you. There is a calmness to you in that garden, and you're preparing something because some people are coming over and they actually enjoy what you create. Okay, so it could be food, it could be that you have maybe you are into painting and you want to put an art show. Maybe this is some kind of party, like a fundraising. You're creating something out in the open and people can see it, and they come, they reunite like a fundraiser thing. You're happy in that garden. Everyone that you could want to have in your life, you have all those relations, you have all those friendships. Your heart is full, your belly is full, your your creative spirit is happy. And wow, I'm happy with this reading actually. What I see is brilliant. You have reached a level of self-love where what you feel for yourself is exactly how people feel for you, and the way you feel for other people is so extreme. You can see God in other people's eyes. So the kind of love you are supposed to experience in your life, you have experienced it. So I see in future what I'm describing. This is a future that I see. This is a This is a snapshot from your future that came to me as a vision. So I'm describing it to you, okay? It is difficult for you right now because you don't understand what other people go through, okay? So this is profound. You think people have it good. You think people who have friends, who have neighbors, who have husbands and who have boyfriends, and everyone else who have good relationship with their families and who go to marriages, they have it very good. But you don't understand that most people are struggling because of those relationships. They are locked up in those relationships. They want to get rid of it because they are toxic. But people, these kind of people who trap other people in those relationships are scared of you. I am also going to show you this. This is Yogini Fanendri, and she has a lot of snakes around her, but she is a protector. Okay, so she's a protector because snakes usually find spots where there is gold or some even properties that are of high value. You tend to find snakes there because snakes actually go up and protect their land and their space. That's why snakes are supposed to be protectors. You have a venom in you. You have a venom in your energy that people can feel it. The people who trap other people in false friendships and false relationships, all of that, they stay away from you because they know they cannot manipulate you. And you have this creative spirit that actually shines, and people do not know how to handle it. But I see in future, and it's a near future, very near future, it's under 5 years, you are in a space where you have a fundraiser that you're creating. You have people who are like-minded. Actually, you respect these people. Okay, so they might be well educated, they might have the same mindset as you do, and there is a get together, there is a garden, there is a specific something about the garden where you are at, and the people you want are there. You don't have fake friendships, you don't have random relationships. You can literally speak your mind and those people would actually understand what you are saying. So this is the kind of message that needed to come to you right now, that this is why it is happening. You need to start rephrasing everything that you talk to yourself about. And if you are you still here, Sony? Yeah, that is the case actually. Just a sec. Yeah, that is the case for her. I think she is in the little back because I told her to go back and listen everything, so she might be a little behind. But it also gives me some time to relax and just meditate on it, so I don't mind waiting. Okay, Sony, I think you just reached here. Please try to get live. Try to get online. Okay, great. It took you a long time to reach us. I meditated in between there. What happened? Did you like were you a little behind, or were you like evaluating something? What was the case? Okay, so the message that is coming for you is you need to rephrase everything that you speak to yourself. Okay, so anything and everything that you talk to yourself about, anything you phrase in front of other people, whatever you teach, whatever you work with, everything, you need to go ahead and start rephrasing everything. So now it might look like how people usually when they start redecorating their own house, they start with one place and start shifting. You need to catch yourself when you're talking to yourself. Okay, because that's where your problem starts, when you start talking to yourself and you use the language that you really do not prefer. Like there is like you're mean to yourself. Okay, so it's kind of like a mother is a critic of her own daughter. That's the kind of person. Okay, so a mother who is critiquing her daughter, and the mother thinks she's actually helping her daughter, but she's hurting her daughter. But since you are the mother and you are the daughter, so you do not understand that what you're doing to yourself. You understand? So that's the situation. Good things would come, but why you repel people is because you're too bright, and relationships are not like you have a romanticized version of having a community and a family, but not everyone who has a community and a family and friends are in healthy relationships with those things. They are not always happy. They Some people are just dragging it because they don't know. So it's highly recommended that you actually get the right look at what it means to be yourself, look at yourself the right way, and actually see what people go through when they are in relationships, in community and friendship. Because even if you do get in a relationship, you might have unrealistic expectations from everyone else. So rather than going through the shock of your life, maybe change the genre of content that you watch as well. Okay, so that's all the recommendations I have for you, Sony, and that's all the messages I had for you. I hope everything goes well for you. Okay, please take care. This was a very nice reading. I liked it. It also taught me that I should be a little more patient with myself and also with my time and with other people. So I'm gonna be a little more patient from now on. Good for all of us. Okay. Okay, we have 10 more minutes. I would just um, wait for a message that comes through. Okay. Sony, your reading actually helped me as well. So I feel like is the word kindred spirits. So count me in one of those. So thank you for being here. Okay, so I don't know how to say it because like 39. Okay, so like 39, you have to define energetic and intuition for me so that I can answer you properly. I never thought of it like that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, this is fine. Perfectly fine. I'm sorry, Purva, I cannot predict time. That comes under the umbrella of astrology. Okay, so guys, I am almost done for the day. Okay, so I'll see you. Shreya, is this your first time here? There's a lot of Shreyas here, so I need to keep track so that I don't forget their stories. Someone might get upset. Okay, Shreya, I think I do have a message for you. I would pull a card for you. Okay, so I am not sure if this is about your love life, but I was about to close down and I thought that I needed to give you a message. So what I'm telling you is where you are at, that's not where you're going to stay. You probably would move to another city, maybe another country is also written in your destiny, and it will be very, very, very soon. The things that you're worried about right now are illusions. They are meant to distract you and also hurt you a little bit, so that you get on the right track. So anything that hurts you, anything that is misguiding you, anything that is making you feel like not yourself, is actually breaking you down so that you go on the right path where you're supposed to end up. And then we have, all you need is a plan, the roadmap, and the courage to press on to your destination. It's said by Earl Nightingale. And then we have Aquarius, which talks which is the sign that rules Aquarius is Saturn and Uranus. So what happens is, everything that you have right now would be shaken up completely. Everything that is struggling, that is causing struggle for you, everything that is creating chaos for you, all of that would break you down, because it wants you to go into a direction where you did not think of. So I would suggest, if in your career, try to look for opportunities away from your house. That's where your success is. And whatever you are worried about right now, it would go away very soon, because it is just meant to break you down. Okay. Guys, I would see you tomorrow. I am done for the day, and a little beat up as well. Good night.